Welcome back to RK Java Solutions. Today I am going to discuss how to submit form data into database by using PHP. Let's go. Before going to discuss about this session, we have to create an HTML page for executing for submit the data. Okay, this is my HTML page. In this HTML page, I take one form tag, and in this form tag contains one table. In this table contains three inputs. One type input is text, another type input is email, and third input is type is mobile. Okay, now I am taking action here in form tag. Action db.php. Now and method post. Okay, method post. Now I am creating one PHP file here. The PHP files here created with the PHP tag. I am saying this file in same folder with db.php file name because of I took action db.php in action. Okay, method post, and I am creating names here. These names used for whenever the user enter the data in this input tag, the data will be stored temporarily in this name. We can call the data by using these names. Okay, these here are the names, and here now I am going to create a database in the local PHP admin. Okay, now I am creating new database. The database name is PHP database. In this database, I am creating table user columns 3 because I am take 3 inputs tags. That's why I am take 3 columns. The names should be same as it is in names. Will give in input tags. Okay, first name is fname, and second name is email, and third name is phone number. Okay, the type is varchar, and also the type is varchar, and phone number type is varchar, big int, and the length is 200. Again the length is 200, and again length is 100, and the primary key is email. Now and again we have to give length. Go save. My database ready to store the data. This is my database, and now I am established connection between server. Now I am established connection between client and server by using MySQL connect function. In this MySQL query, MySQL connect, we have to send 4 parameters. That is, one is localhost, and another one is root, means username. The default username for all WAMP and server is root. The password is null. That's why I am not give any password here. And the DB is PHP DB. Okay, if the connection is established and failed, it can send some error message. For that, I am creating this die function. By using die function, connection failed, in the connection file it can send some error message by using MySQL error connect. Okay, we can and also I am creating one more SQL query by using insert query. By using insert query, we have to insert the data into database, insert into table name and columns, f name and email and phone number, and the values. Now I am taking values here. Whatever data you enter in that input, the data will be stored. We can get the data by using $post in PHP. It's simple. How can we get the data from your HTML page by using PHP by using $post. Okay, I'm changing email here. I am changing here phone number F4, and also here I am changing the variable name. Okay, I am passing these names here. Now I am executing this query by using MySQL query function. This query contains you have to send two parameters. One is $connection, $con, and one more is query. Okay, the query is stored in temporarily res variable. The query executes successfully, it throws some error message for that. If $res equal to true, the query is executed successfully. It can send some successful message. Font size, if the query is not executed successfully, it can send some error message. For that, finally I am closing connection by using MySQL close. In this close, I am sending a parameter is connection. Now I am executing these files in a browser. Okay, this is the registration page, and I am executing. I am giving some values in this page. I am submitting data is inserted successfully. We can see the data whatever that I insert here, you can check it. You see here Chandu Ramakrishna Funjindi for G and for this is my data. Now I'm checking once again, check it. Okay, now submit this data. Data is inserted successfully. You can check it once and refresh the browser. You can see the data here. Okay, it's working. And now again I'm check it one more data. If I'm trying to submit same data, it can send error message because I am submit duplicate data. I am trying to duplicate data because I am already submit I already data available in database. Okay, you can see I can check it one more. I can change mail ID here. Data insert successfully. Okay, you can rebrowser it. Okay, this is about how to submit form data into database. If you like my video, please like and share my video. Please subscribe my channel for more updates. Thanks for watching my video.